Have you ever noticed how water, drop by drop, can carve through solid rock? Not in a day, not in a week, but over time. That is the quiet, almost invisible power of consistency. We often believe success comes from huge breakthroughs or sudden strokes of luck. But in truth, most achievements, whether building a career, writing a book, or simply becoming a better version of yourself, are born from the small, repeated actions we show up for every single day. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't brush once for 10 hours and say, well, I'm set for life. No, it's the tiny, daily routine that keeps your teeth healthy. Consistency in life works the same way. It's less about intensity and more about showing up, even on the days when you don't feel like it, especially on those days. Here's the thing. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. Missing a workout, skipping a journal entry, or losing focus for a day doesn't erase all the progress you've made. What matters is returning, again and again, to the path you've chosen. Imagine consistency as a loyal friend who patiently waits for you to come back. As long as you keep returning, you're still moving forward. But why is it so hard to stay consistent? One reason is that results are often invisible at first. If you meditate today, you won't suddenly become a monk. If you start saving a little money this month, you won't be rich by next month. And that can feel discouraging. Our brains crave instant gratification. We want the fruit without waiting for the tree to grow. But here's the secret. Growth is happening quietly, beneath the surface, even when we don't see it yet. Like seeds in the soil, progress takes time to sprout. Let me give you a simple metaphor. Imagine pushing a huge, heavy flywheel. At first, it barely moves, and you feel like you're wasting your time. But you keep pushing. Slowly, it begins to turn. With every push, momentum builds until eventually the wheel spins almost effortlessly. That's what consistency does. It transforms effort into momentum, and momentum into results. Of course, life will throw distractions, doubts, and setbacks at you. There will be mornings when your bed feels warmer than your goals, or evenings when Netflix whispers louder than your dreams. In those moments, consistency doesn't have to mean doing everything perfectly. It can be as small as opening the book for 5 minutes instead of skipping entirely, or writing one paragraph instead of waiting for inspiration to write 10 pages. Small steps matter because they keep the wheel turning. And here's a perspective that might surprise you. Consistency isn't just about achieving goals. It's about becoming someone you can trust. Every time you follow through, even in small ways, you send yourself a message, I can rely on me. That builds confidence. That builds character. And that's a form of success no one can take away. So ask yourself, what's one area of your life where consistency could quietly transform everything? Maybe it's your health, your creativity, your relationships, or your inner peace. You don't need to make a giant leap. Just start with one small step and take it again tomorrow and the day after that. Because in the end, greatness is rarely about doing extraordinary things once. It's about doing ordinary things consistently until they become extraordinary. Now I'll leave you with this question. If you could choose just one small action to show up for every day over the next year, what would it be? Think about it. Reflect on it. And if you'd like, share it in the comments. I'd love to know.